Miss World 2022 Top 20 Prediction. Hello everyone, today I will talk about my top 20 favorites for Miss World 2022 which will be held early next year in 2023. Miss World Karolina Białowska of Poland will crown her successor at the end of the event. This edition will also mark the first year for Miss World pageant to be co-owned by Nepali-born British businessman, Mr. Dipendra Gurung, apart from the Morley family. We have based the top 20 prediction based on the delegates' educational background, beauty with a purpose project, and previous modeling or pageant experience. Before I talk about my top 20, here are the 5 ladies who almost made the top 20 list. Bubbling up are Miss World Ireland, Ivana McMahon, Miss World Guyana, Andrea King, Miss World Tanzania, Halima Kopwe, Miss World Costa Rica, Crispy Salas, and Miss World England, Jessica Gagan. 20th place, Miss World Chile, Ambar Zenteno. Ambar is 27 years of age and she is an engineer by profession. Giving a stellar performance at the national pageant, Ambar also won the Popular Vote and Beauty with a Purpose Awards. Ambar Zenteno is an ambassador for Dysautonomia Chile, an organization that raises awareness of an autonomic nervous system called dysautonomia. Her future goal is to bring modern and advanced technology to bring better quality healthcare in her country, Chile. 19th place, Miss World Trinidad and Tobago, Ake Abrahams. She is 23 years of age and a creative artist, a mental health advocate, and a social activist. A graduate of St. Joseph's Convent and completed an acting program at the Identity School of Acting in London. She works as a model and is the marketing/social media manager for her family's construction company. Her beautiful face and educational qualifications will make her a strong delegate at the Miss World pageant. 18th place, Miss World Brazil, Letícia Frota. She is 20 years old and at the moment an exchange student in Canada. Letícia is the daughter of a farmer. Growing up in the countryside has taught her the importance of agriculture and the beauty of nature. Her goal is to help the local farmers with modern technology. Letícia puts her faith in the hands of God to guide her in the right direction. 17th place, Miss World Vietnam, Nguyen Mai Phuong. Nguyen is 23 years old and she had an excellent educational background as she placed second in the English language at the provincial level in 2016, and third prize in English at the provincial level in 2017. In the 11th grade, Mai Phuong achieved an IELTS score of 6.5 which many people admired. In addition to studying, Mai Phuong is also a very energetic and confident person. She can sing, dance, play the piano and perform catwalks. A student at Dong Nai University, Mai Phuong successfully won the title of Miss University in 2018. Currently, she is working in parallel with many jobs, including bilingual MC and photo model. She is also a collaborator in Vietnam television. She was also crowned Miss Dong Nai University 2018 and placed top 5 finalists at Miss Vietnam 2020 with the Beauty with a Purpose Award. She has worked as an English tutor since the beginning of high school and she worked part-time to understand the importance of improving her knowledge, especially her fluency in English language. 16th place, Miss World Côte d'Ivoire, Marlène-Kany Kouassi. Marlene is 23 years old and a law student who is pursuing a master's in business law, a literary advocate, a professional model, and an outgoing media personality. She wants to invest during her reign by giving the opportunity to young women in her country. Marlene has strong willpower, bravery, and hard work as she aims to reach top 3 placement after her predecessor Olivia Yasse finished second runner-up in the last edition's Miss World pageant. 15th place, Miss World Panama, Kathleen Coffre. Kathleen is 22 years old and stands at a height of 5 feet 9 inches tall. Currently, a respiratory therapy student, and she works as a volunteer at Jopinto Unisonrisa, a non-government organization. She won the Beachbody Award at the preliminary gala held earlier this year. Her outstanding stage presence will help her stand out during the top model event and other fast-track events at Miss World. 14th place, Miss World Puerto Rico, Elena Rivera. She is a 18-year-old fashion model and marketing student. She is preparing to win her country's 3rd Miss World crown after Wilnelia Merced and Stephanie Del Valle. Despite being one of the youngest delegates in Miss World 2022, she is mature, quick learner, adaptable and carries herself with professionalism and optimism. 13th place, Miss World Peru, Jennifer Barrantes. Jennifer Barrantes is 23 years of age, a commercial aviation graduate, and a business owner. An animal rights advocate, Jennifer also won several awards including Best Smile, Miss Yolet, and Top Model. Her aviation background will give her the edge to stand out and her business mindset will help her for a successful future. She launched her organization called Petites Al Rescate which provides rescue and care to abandoned cats and dogs. 12th place, Miss World Curaçao, Nashaira Belisa Balentien. She is 25 years of age and a philanthropist, entrepreneur, and future lawyer. Nashaira is a pageant veteran who competed at Miss Universe 2017 which was held in the USA but unfortunately, she failed to make it to the semi-finalist. She is passionate about giving back to society. In 2013, Nashaira started a foundation in which she has been organizing projects in Curaçao, Colombia, and some other African countries. Pageant House Limited, her own company, is actively involved in philanthropy through the foundation. She is confident, well secure in her professional background, and her previous pageantry knowledge will help her perform well at the Miss World contest. 11th place, Miss World Spain, Paula Perez. Paula is 26 years old and she comes from Castellón in eastern Spain. Paula has a degree in medicine and surgery and works as a resident doctor in the emergency department of La Ribera Hospital. She sings, plays the piano, and practiced ballet since she was a child. Paula also collaborates with the Little Wish Foundations to fulfill the dreams of children with serious or terminal illnesses. She has gorgeous beauty and her medical background will be helpful to bring transformation to the world through the Miss World Beauty Pageant. 10th place, Miss World Philippines, Gwendolyne Fourniol. She is 22 years old and she is Filipino Fresh Beauty from Negros Occidental, Philippines. She has a bachelor's degree in psychology from the Philippine Women's University and she pursued a bachelor's diploma in economics at Oxford Brookes in London, England. Her mother grew up in poverty as a former beneficiary of the Educational Research and Development Assistance, ERDA, Foundation, which sends underprivileged children to school. Her mother has shown her the value of education which helps people to overcome poverty. Miss World Philippines have been actively sustaining its beauty with purpose projects like Educational Research and Development Assistance, ERDA, Foundation to educate more young people. This foundation supported the education of her mother and siblings. Gwendolyne explains, if it were not for ERDA, I wouldn't exist and my mother would still be living in poverty in Negros. ERDA was founded in 1974 with the intention that all children and youth have access to quality education and holistic development, in a supportive environment so they can lead a better life. 9th place, Miss World Indonesia, Audrey Vanessa Susilo. She is 22 years old and she comes from Manado City in the province of North Sulawesi. Audrey is a recipient of a full scholarship from Monash University, the Monash International Leadership Scholarship, and graduated in accounting and finance in 2020. Currently, she is pursuing her education at the master's level at the same campus, majoring in banking and finance. Since her childhood, Audrey has been an active member of her community. She has taken part in many programs regarding poverty and education problems in her country. Due to the privilege of receiving a quality education, she has maintained a powerful mindset. To combat poverty, education is the most essential tool. Her positive outlook on life with the knowledge she has gained will benefit her society and it will be her biggest advantage as she moves forward to the Miss World pageant. Looking at Indonesia's track record, they have had a successful placement in recent years, with 2 second runner-up positions in Miss World 2015 and Miss World 2016. Audrey hopes to bring the first ever victory of the blue crown to her majestic country of Indonesia. 8th place, Miss World Venezuela, Ariadne Daboin. She is 25 years old and stands at the height of 5 feet 9 inches tall. Ariadne has received a bachelor's degree as a clinical psychologist from the Bicentenary University of Aragua in Termero. Professionally, she works as a pole sports teacher and has practiced volleyball for several years. Her interests also include doing a reporter for the local newspaper El Siglo of Maracay. Since the early age of 7 years old, Ariadne had an interest in modeling and gained experience by joining many local pageants. In 2021, she joined the national pageant of Miss Venezuela where she won the title of Miss World Venezuela. During her education venture, she has been training as a psychologist and she has taken part in different social projects aimed at children. Miss Venezuela has been a dedicated volunteer for the soup kitchen and providing the necessary equipment for a low-income school. 7th place, Miss World Nepal, Priyanka Rani Joshi. She is 24 years old and she grew up in Kathmandu, the capital city of Nepal. She graduated with bachelor's in hospitality and recreation marketing operations. Her Beauty with a Purpose project aims to contribute to the country's development objectives while enhancing local community resilience to climate change impact and avoiding greenhouse gas emissions from traditional sources that would otherwise be generated from fossil fuels. The project aims to promote renewable energy by providing electricity to 200 households, a primary school, 5 classrooms, a teacher's room, a multi-purpose community building, and a rice and corn mill. Her vision is to bring electricity to the villagers so they can be independent and create job opportunities through modern technology. Nepal has been sending great delegates to the Miss World pageant. Priyanka is a good public speaker and her advocacy will benefit the marginalized society through her initiative. 6th place, Miss World Czech Republic, Kristina Pajkova. Kristina is 23 years old and stands at the towering height of 181 centimeters 5 feet 11 inches tall. Kristina has completed her law degree at Charles University and she graduated in business administration from MCI Innsbruck. While growing up in Prague, she got involved with humanitarian work for the past few years and she has been volunteering abroad teaching children in third world countries. Christina has a beautiful face and a kind heart as she possesses leadership qualities and is determined, consistent, and courageous. The Czech Republic has been keeping its eyes on the Miss World pageant after its neighbor Poland's Karolina Białowska won the 70th anniversary edition of Miss World. Fourth runner-up, Miss World Colombia, Camila Pinzon. Camila is 26 years old and she holds 2 master's degrees in marketing and business from Sorbonne University and Cambridge University. She speaks several languages including French, English, Italian, German, and her native Spanish. Camila has modeled internationally for different brands like Louis Vuitton, Dior, and Prada. Through the Miss World Beauty pageant, she wants to speak on significant platforms such as UNESCO, as well as build connections with the French embassy to transmit and enhance the teaching of this language in her nation, Colombia. Third runner-up, Miss World Lebanon, Yasmina Zaytoun. She is 20 years old and stands 5 feet 5 inches tall. In 2020, she entered Notre Dame University Louays in Zouk Mosbeh, Lebanon to pursue a bachelor's degree in journalism. Her background in journalism gives her the ability to have strong communication skills as she is articulate with her delivery. She has beautiful Middle Eastern features with a regal vibe to her, and at the moment Yasmin is preparing for the Miss Universe 2022 pageant. After her experience at Miss Universe, Yasmina will gain more confidence to compete in the Miss World pageant. She has begun working on a television education show called With Yasmina Show. She has been featured in Al Jazeera Media Institute in Doha, Qatar. Lebanon has sent many beautiful ladies to Miss World before and Yasmina hopes to win the first ever crown of Miss World for her country. Second runner-up, Miss World South Africa, Ndavi Nokuri. She is 23 years old and she has a Bachelor of Commerce in Investment Management degree from the University of Pretoria. At the moment she is working for an asset management firm. As Miss South Africa, she will work with a campaign called #BridgeTheGap, in partnership with the Miss South Africa organization. South Africa has the highest inequality rates on the global scale and poverty is one of the biggest problems South Africans are facing at the moment. Her mission is to bridge that gap. It is fundamental that every human being gets the chance to cultivate their talents, intelligence, and skills, regardless of their background. Ndavi wants to decrease inequality by tackling the root of unemployment in South Africa. First runner-up, Miss World India, Sini Sadanand Shetty. She is 21 years old and hails from Mangalore in southern India. She has a bachelor's degree in accounting and finance and is now pursuing the CFA designation as a professional course. She has always managed to balance her life between education and modeling. At the age of 4, Sini started to pursue her interest in classical Indian dance. She has completed training in Arangtram and Bharatanatyam dance forms. At the age of 14, she was classically trained in dance and was willing to take up acting as a career. Her future goal is to help underprivileged people while maintaining her South Indian traditions. Her Beauty with a Purpose project is called Aché and Quat. The ambition of this project is to provide education and skill set development with a better understanding of financial literacy. It will provide independence and a foundation to empower individuals to earn their living. Her drive and dedication are outstanding and she resonates with the core value of the Miss World pageant, which is to help other people through kindness. My choice for Miss World 2022 is Miss World France, Clémence Bottino. Born and raised on the tropical island of Guadeloupe in the Caribbean, Clémence is 25 years of age and stands at the height of 5 feet 9 inches tall. In 2019, she was crowned the winner of Miss France 2020, which allowed her to represent France at Miss Universe 2021 held in Israel. She managed to place in the top 10 finalists due to her magnificent performance. Clémence is a master's student majoring in art history at Sorbonne University in Paris. Her previous pageant experience will help Miss France to prepare for runway presentation and personality development. As an academic, she wants to contribute her time by providing holistic education to underprivileged children. Clémence has a high chance to win the second Miss World crown for her country France since the early victory in 1953 with Denise Perrier. Here are our Miss World 2022 Top 20 prediction. Who are your favorites for Miss World 2022? Comment below. If you enjoyed watching this video, then make sure to click subscribe button to see more videos like this. Click the super like button and share this video on your social media, so more people can watch this video. Follow us on social media at Pageant Tempest to get the latest pageant news and updates. Thank you for watching this video and I hope to see you again in the next video. Bye from Admin George.